And here we go, guys. Pre-bans already locked in. Chandra and Kavachi making their way down into the pre-ban here. TUANTUAN with first pick here.
First pick, Swift unit, as in the Twin Angel. Thinking trying to take that first turn over ZEZAS and landing an armor break. Probably going to pick a Julian afterwards.
Also offering that 24 speed lead for his team, which is great. Whoa, ZEZAS locking in the cigar. This is an excellent pick. And a shower is going to be coming in here. The Fire Desert Warrior.
Fire Desert Warrior is really strong here.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this unit. It's a unit that I wish I had as well. It's getting so much action, especially when it comes to the SWC platform. We're seeing it in all sorts of regions right now. TUANTUAN, he locked in a Laura, and there's that Julian, exactly like you said.
We all know AoE Shipper's coming and Julian's coming. I don't know why he stubborn over the Bison.
And then ZEZAS super quick to lock in that Hey Gang. There's that 33 speed that I know we were going to see it. So he locks in that Oliver, and I can't help but think, is it a Sekhmet? Is it an Ethna wrapping up ZEZAS' draft here?
I want to see a Lucia right here.
What happens? So it is Fire and Bison. He is locking this in. He's really using up his time here, thinking about this last pick to wrap up TUANTUAN's draft.
Lucia, Meiho Wang. I like Meiho Wang as well. That could work.
Meiho Wang, definitely the more aggressive side of things. Always nice when you have an Oliver on the other side of the field taking lots of turns. Really gives Fire Monkey King great opportunities to, you know, push into a spotlight for him to create an opening. Chow, that's going to be the last pick for ZEZAS. Chow, not so bad.
Chow's a great pick here. It seems like Hey Gang won't be that efficient this game. We'll see about this.
Yep, let's see, because those pre-bans are locking in. Both players, they really are utilizing their time here, because we're going down to the wire when it comes to banning units out. I wonder if they're going to be banning out one of these LD units, but we are going to be seeing both speed leads showcased on both sides of the fields getting banned out, leaving us an HP lead and a defense lead as we get into our very first match with TUANTUAN and ZEZAS.
I do like the bans. Both speed leads got banned out. Let's just see who's going first.
And it is going to be that Laura. Laura's going to be starting us off here. Are we going to open with a third skill? And that's going to cue our Hey Gang.
And if it gets a violent proc, it's a great play. No violent proc. Oh.
No proc, but a beautiful second skill. Hey Gang was able to get 2 despair stuns landing glancing across the field, which is quite fortunate there for ZEZAS. Defense break does land on top of that Fire Monkey. I think Fire Monkey King is going to get a lot of attention from this Fire Desert Warrior.
No silences. That's a huge deal. Probably going to be high resistance Bison.
Yep, it is, and we're going to see that nice reset goes out there, landing the provokes on the field, but no provoke's going to land on top of this Fire Monkey King. Fire Monkey King does have second skill. He needs to create an opening, heal up just a little bit, and he does heal up a little bit here. Oh, that is a very fortunate additional turn coming up for ZEZAS. Doesn't drop the Fire Monkey King yet.
Wow, that Fire Monkey King is resilient, but it's going to get dropped now.
It should get dropped now. There's the Chow, goes out, finishes off that Fire Monkey King. We're looking for a provoke and does land on top of the Fire Desert Warrior. Looking for a little bit of attack bar pushback here onto that Fire and Bison. Little bit more damage coming at it as well.
Seems like a lot of people are not respecting the Chow too much.
I know, they're letting the Chow through, and Chow's doing some wonderful things for them every time they are letting it through here. So let's see what is going to happen here. We're landing some provokes. We are getting some additional turns, potentially pushing back some attack bar. Are we going to finish off the cigar here?
Huge proc from the Bison.
Very, very big proc there. AoE stuns! And we almost have all the slows, but all the slows that matter. That's what's important here.
Armor break on the last hit for the Assure.
I know if he got it early, he would have been in much a better situation. Cigar's going to drop to our Julianne. We got a third skill ready coming out of this Fire and Bison Connell. We've got more damage goes out here on the field. So I think we're in a situation of dropping this Fire Desert Warrior before going after the Chow, but we know what happens with that big skill too.
Didn't finish off the Laura.
I think ZEZAS needed to finish off that Laura because he's going to have to invest a little bit of time or one of his turns there to do that, but not if it's going to stay provoked.
Not finishing off the Laura is going to hunt ZEZAS.
That was a beautiful Chow proc. He was able to finish off the Laura, and now Fire and Bison's almost out the door already.
Always alive with 1 HP.
Oh, look at this sustain. Look at this justice damage. ZEZAS with a round 1 victory over TUANTUAN.
ZEZAS said, who are you disrespecting the Chow? Keep disrespecting my Chow.
Oh, man. You know, Chow is so good as that last pick. You know, it comes across as maybe should ban that out, or what the heck do I do here moments.
We both thought Chow was going to be the ban, and we were surprised that Chow wasn't. It was the speed leads.
Definitely. Speed leads got banned out there. But we've got a Chandra and we have a Kavachi. They are now available as we get into round number 2 here with new pre-bans locking in. Hagang and Laura? Wow.
Hagang is actually a pretty good pre-ban against ZEZAS. Laura is always consistent, so I can see that.
Oh, ZEZAS has that first pick. And it looks like we're going to be swapping fields here with the Water Twin Angels. Gets taken by ZEZAS. And we have a Wind Saga being drafted by TUANTUAN with his Kavachi.
Cigar, great pick. And Kavachi threatening that speed, the Swift set that ZEZAS has. So.
Definitely does. So there's that Ashawa, the Fire Desert Warrior, being showcased on ZEZAS' side of the field. Now, he did have an Ethna. He took that Ethna back to opt for something else. See if that Smicer is going to be enough here for ZEZAS. TUANTUAN with the Vanessa, and it looks like he's locking in that 33 speed lead. What else can he bring to the table here?
Vanessa pick is a great pick. One of the most picked units in RTA right now.
Oof, and he goes Vanessa, Julianne. So that attack buff Julianne can provide lots of damage here. ZEZAS, you know, I love to see it. We've got that Fire Shadowcaster in here. It's a 120 base speed. It's a very fast unit, and I feel like we picked this because we're seeing something. There's something going on, and ZEZAS said that he's like, this is going to be fantastic here.
I would like to see that Ren go off as well. TUANTUAN taking his time with pick. Kind of uncertain what he should pick on the last pick.
Oof, and we're going to see that Fire Cassandra. We've got a snipe unit being showcased by TUANTUAN. Does a snipe unit get banned out here? Is this something we're very worried about as ZEZAS?
I think the Twin Angel might be the ban because it's the only unit threatening some type of speed. And as for TUANTUAN's side, of course, the speed lead as well.
Oof. Well, that Vanessa is going to get the ban out here, leaving him a defense lead only, but a speed lead is going to be still left on the field for ZEZAS after losing his Fire Desert Warrior. Let's see what happens, guys. This is round number 2, ZEZAS versus TUANTUAN.
ZEZAS been doing his homework. Realized the Kavachi and the Bison is not on Will Runes. Wow.
That is crazy that he knew that. I had a feeling he was like, he's up to something. He's drafting this Ren very confidently, and it looks like he's going to start going after this Cassandra, but Cassandra's still going to go off with the second skill. Is this enough to kill the Smicer?
It's not enough damage reduction from Threat State.
Yeah, that's crazy that the Threat State was there. I completely forgot about Threat State. He is so good. This Ren is a phenomenal pick here for ZEZAS. And we've got no skills available because they are silenced on the Saga.
Ren is a phenomenal pick, but it does fall off in a while. He'll need some Smicer to really carry him for the rest of the matches. And Smicer is actually doing it.
Smicer's actually doing that exactly. All these additional turns just mean silences across the board here. And I think that's what needs to happen, because you're right, because Ren kicks off that match, does something amazing, but then you're right, it falls off, and it kind of creates this window where Smicer is really able to start landing bombs, start landing attack bar pushback, all these silences are laying on the field here, and TUANTUAN needs to try and find this area to create an opening.
How is TUANTUAN's Kavachi not on Will Runes? Oh.
It's built fast. It's built fast, and he couldn't put it on Will, which is extremely unfortunate, but I think a lot of players are going to take notes after seeing this match here.
Yeah, a little spoiler alert, but this ain't no Big V Kavachi.
I didn't even know Big V had a Kavachi. That's going to be wild later on to see that. But the bombs are across the field right now.
That's like the only unit he uses, Big V.
I'm not good enough to fight him, Thompson. That's why.
This match looks more than over ever since Ren got that turn.
Exactly. Like, that's such a great opening coming from ZEZAS. The Ren was phenomenal. Smicer, exactly what you said, too. Like, Smicer needed to put in work, and that's exactly what Smicer did. Put in the work. Everything's silenced. We got stuff stunned up here. HP bars are low. There's just lots of great turns this Smicer is taking. Like, not landing a bomb on the cigar is still okay, but he's going to protect his fire Ren here with the hug.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good game. Well drafted by ZEZAS.
Really was. He's going to keep putting that damage directly into this Julian because it's reaching a point where it's not going to be able to heal up much longer. And there you have it, ZEZAS with a round 2 victory over TUANTUAN.
ZEZAS not known to be a really fast player, but picking that Ren to counter off-will units is ingenious. Also at a 120 base speed, he doesn't actually need to be that fast.
Yep. And it's kind of like what I was saying when we were looking at him before, where there's a lot of counterplay, introducing these units to help take advantage of his opponents here. But what incredible homework done by ZEZAS, knowing all those units are going to be off-will, that the Ren fit so perfectly. So we love these things in SWC. We want to see more of this.
I'm hoping for a Julian ban, and he could consider a Sure ban or a Chandra ban.
See what those bans are going to be. It looks like that a Shower, the Fire Desert Warrior, Ashore is going to catch that ban. Kavachi, to no surprise, catching a ban here by ZEZAS.
This time, TUANTUAN could take the Rommel and Judaya, leaving ZEZAS with Vanessa.
Everyone seems to be passing this unit around here, so Water Twin Angels on the side of TUANTUAN, and we've got ZEZAS putting some priority on a Chandra and Saga.
Chandra Scar, really good picks here, but it leaves Tuan with the Julian combo again. Julian and Rommel and Judaya.
Well, let's see if he's able to do something about that. Let's see what he's going to be drafting, but I do think that Julian comes into the picture here, being paired up with that 24 speed lead, Water Twin Angel. Let's see what happens here with TUANTUAN. Once again, these guys really are using a lot of their time here.
Instead of Julian, he runs with Laura, not Julian, but with Berghild.
This is our first time seeing Berghild. Berghild's in the picture here. Berghild's so great at creating opportunities and avenues to win matches. So this is really, really good being paired up with a Julian, that's for sure.
ZEZAS really smart, not challenging TUANTUAN's speed. Didn't go with the Ethna pick, but went with Hagang and Masha.
Yep, I do like the Hagang. I think Hagang's a phenomenal pick here. Also showcasing a Masha. Masha providing the damage that ZEZAS may need. I think we need to see one more damage dealer of some sort coming out of ZEZAS, just so he has, you know, a well-rounded draft. TUANTUAN's going to be showcasing something a little bit tankier. Noticing that there's no Will on the other side of the field. Connell makes his appearance here with this Vanessa.
Really don't like the Cardinal pick, but Hagang is here to counter everything TUANTUAN does. Laura, Twin Angel, Berghild, and Vanessa.
Oh my god, and now we're going to see a Verdi heal. Triple Revenge Verd or Double Revenge Verd Will, potentially with ZEZAS here, because there's some pretty good opportunities for ZEZAS to get some attack bar and revenging coming out of this Verdi heal.
I want to see a Hagang ban, and I want to see a Laura ban. That Vertihill is definitely on Triple Revenge if it's a ZEZAS Vertihill.
Well, let's see what happens, because we've got bans locking out, and once again, these players really utilizing their time. We like to see it. You know, it's a smart decision to take here, and it looks like Fire and Bison is going to catch that ban. So is that Hagang.
I was wrong about Fire and Bison. It's a genius pick.
It caught the ban here. TUANTUAN's going to be taking turn 1, and of course we have this Laura with a big skill 3. No fear of Hagang on the other side of the field.
I told you it was Triple Revenge.
It is Triple Revenge. It needs to revenge.
Well, the Twin Angel needs to AoE stun, so it's all up to the Twin Angel now. AoE stun, Twin Angel, please!
Let's see what happens. TUANTUAN needs to stay alive here. He needs to win this match to stay in, or ZEZAS could potentially be looking at a 3-0. Only catches a stun on top of the Cigar.
But it stunned one of the most important unit, which is Cigar.
It is. Oh,
Whoa!
we're going to see some stunts here from Laura and this Vanessa catching it from the Chandra. We have the Berkhead looking to set some units up here.
Berkhead was so good. Strip the hug.
Perfect that it stripped the hug here. Chandra looking to take advantage and potentially stun a unit up here. They're going right after this Berkhead. You can't stun up the Berkhead. I always have to remember that. It's not a unit that I face often, but you can't stun this unit up.
But that's a really tanky Berkhead. Noted.
Yep, looking for a defense break. Lands that provoke as well. Berkhead is going to be dropping to the Chandra. And we've got Laura, who's going to be under fire from this Masha with additional turns rolling in. Defense break lands here. Vertial's going to be pumping up the team.
That Berkhead survived a fast link. That's incredible. And it's also a ZEZAS fast link.
Yeah, you know it's going to be ruined really well here. Here's that third scale, getting a Despair Stun on top of the Water Twin Angels, which is really important. And this Vertiheal, I think this is where Vertiheal really starts to shine, where there's nothing that TUANTUAN can do about it. Vertiheal's just going to be pumping those turns in here, and you're going to be watching this Masha just absolutely go off, knowing it's going to be protected by this hug.
You hate to be in TUANTUAN's position where you're staring down 3 units and a Vertiheal. You're absolutely right, Stoic.
Yep, here's that third skill. He's going to go for the reset on top of the Twins. Gets full provokes and attack bar as well.
I mean, this tells you, I was surprised Julian didn't go through, because that's all TUANTUAN needed. Strip, armor break, Julian goes. But this time he went with the Berkhead instead of Julian, and he went with the Bison instead of Julian.